Hello, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Welcome to the grand finals. Everyone, remember that as we go into the grand finals, this has been converted into a best of 5, which means that each opponent or each challenger has to win 3 times against their opponent to claim the victory. This is where it really depends on adaptability and skill. Can these players come up with new bans and new strategies to make their clears just a tad quicker than their opponent? So let's get this started. Let's walk through the bans top down again. All right, we have Everest going with that Amaya ban. Caster true damage is out of the picture. Tortoise going with Posey and Fartu, getting those 2 snipers out of the way. Everest returning with that Aurora. He definitely knows that Aurora is a very good unit that Tortoise uses. And an interesting Karara ban. I'm not entirely sure exactly what Karara does, but it looks like Everest is really going for Tortoise's neck with these bans. And like you mentioned, the final ban is Calcit. There will be no NTR ban, and I wonder who will that profit at this point. This is going to be an interesting round.
I guess I've been hanging out with you for too long, Viper.
Oh,
Yes.
now you've learned to scam?
Yeah, I guess NTR is open. I guess we got our match where we wanted to see NTR in play. Whoops.
Yeah, that's actually very surprising. You know, maybe it was intentional. I feel like NTR is usually a first ban, so the fact that, you know, maybe they waited, maybe that was intentional. NTR is now open, and we'll see if either players take it, because that unit will be a huge deciding factor in who's faster.
I mean, it's essentially free real estate, and I guess depending on how this segment of the tournament plays out, I might actually disclose what goes into the 2-minute 30-second clear. And yes, that is actually a time that you could physically get if you play absolutely perfectly and never pause.
All right, explain it to us. What exactly goes into that clear?
So the way that Wave 2 spawns is actually dependent on several factors. It depends on who you kill and when you kill them. Basically, if you kill Manfred's Phase 1 before the second Sarkaz caster comes out, then you will start Wave 2 early. But
and only NTR can do that?
Oh, it's the... Yeah, wait, hold on. Wait, what is it? No, Calcit can... Hold on. I don't know. There's a really specific way that you have to do it, because the slugs and the Sarkaz from Wave 2, like from that group that the caster is in, have to be on the field. If not, it doesn't count. So basically, you have to kill Manfred within this very specific window that only Neural Radiant actually does efficiently. I think Cal can do it too, but it's harder to pull off with Cal because Monster gets distracted very easily. So once you do that, you basically force Wave 2 out very early, and then clean up left side with Silver Ash and right side with Cannon, and if you do it perfectly, you get 230.
Did anyone understand that? Well, we'll see if Everest pulls that off right now. I think tortoise-chan did have to restart, unfortunately, so he is very behind compared to Everest. This is not looking too good for him.
It looks like Everec is calling Cannon with Arketo. Hello.
What? How did Arketo do that? No
Viper.
way!
Viper. I'm telling IronCobra.
Bro, that's actually hacks, dude. What was that?
Arketo's talent gives her a shield that absorbs 1 instance of damage, no matter how big, how small, or what type.
It's a permanent... It's just like... Sorry, not permanent. It negates any amount of damage. It doesn't even matter how high.
Yep,
that
any
is
damage.
Broken.
1 damage or 4,400 damage. True, arts, or physical. 1 negation. No questions asked.
Wow. Well, that was a very skillful use of Arketo right there. Mortals did not know that that option even existed, right? So, very nice, Everest. Very skillful run so far, dealing with so fast. Nothing is going wrong with this run. This is looking like a clear W at this point.
Very interesting that Everec is deciding to go to challenge the Hate Drinkers with Eunectus, which means that Eunectus will have to kill both the swordsmen and their slugs and the gifts that are coming in. It looks like Everec didn't take attack buffs for this reason. And, oh, he's lining them up to cannon them all
my god,
right
it's
now.
Perfect. It's too perfect. He has the timing.
But will he go for it, though? Because he could just kill them all. Oh, wait, no. There's a Hate Drinker alive. Oh, this is going to get messy.
Oh, no. He's...
All right. And there's the Radiant stun, but will it be enough? Oh, and Radiant's in range of the Manfred thing, the drone. And Surtur just got procced.
Oh no, things are falling down for Everec.
Evereck's struggling to hold it. If Everec pulls this off, I am going to be so surprised. Manfred with the extra range, aggressively targeting Neon right now. Here comes the cannon call.
The cannon call.
And he's out of DP. He's out of DP. That's a restart.
Oh no, that's a restart.
Which means that tortoise-chan might be able to pull this back. Here comes Tortoise's cannon, but it's in the wrong place. Elysium is going to die before it goes off.
Oh my
Perfectly
God.
done. Perfectly done, but without Aurora, Tortoise is going to have to stall harder in the left corner with Vulcan, otherwise Manfred's going to get out of range. Now, Manfred is doing... I don't know if this is a double tap Manfred. It doesn't look like it, and now he's locked himself into that attack speed where he's attacking so quickly that he can't physically move, and that's the stun. Here comes Franka. Can Franka survive with her outrageously high HP? It looks good from here. It looks good from here.
Oh
that's
my God. Tortoise-chan.
The comeback.
A victory, 1-0 against Everest. What a surprising turnaround right there. That was a shocker.
Oh my God, I'm sorry again for confusing you.
Oh no,
Please
it's okay. Even with the confusion, they succeeded in this first round. It goes 1-0 to Tortoise.
That was beautiful. But it looks like even with NTR in play, the 2-minute 30-second strategy is just way too... Yeah, no, I actually don't understand.
Yeah, what exactly do you think went wrong with What exactly went wrong with that run right there for Everec? It looked so perfect up until that point.
I think it started going wrong when... I think the core of what went wrong is that Everec takes HP 1 and doesn't leak the hate drinkers, which means that they have to confront the swordsman. And the fact that Eunectus is their choice means that they're only confronting one at a time. So the second one is coming in late and thus is still alive when Eunectus ends her skill. Combine that with the fact that it's already done one loop and it's going straight to the box. So there's no real way to like stop its progress, and then to call the cannon you have to put someone out in Manfred's range, which Everec did repeatedly on top of taking Manfred's extended range. So all in all, it was just a recipe for disaster the moment the hate drinkers started gaining control of the middle.
Yeah, even with your entire explanation, I think he got actually very close to dealing with the hate drinkers. Is that what they called? That's what they're called, right?
Yeah.
You saw that they had just only a sliver left. Anyways, I believe it's time to go back into the bands for round 2 of this grand final. Let's see what's going on with the bands right now.
Very interesting band selection from Everec.
All right, so far it looks like we have an Elysium down. Okay, interesting. Going for that flag bearer, hoping to slow Tortoise down by just a tad. We have a Fartooth ban from Tortoise, still keeping that ban, trying to prevent Everec from using Fartooth to deal damage to Manfred. Oh wow, look at that! Everec coming in with a Myrtle ban. So both flag bearers that have been commonly used in this clear completely out of the picture, trying to strip Tortoise-chan of the DP options.
I wonder how efficient that's going to be in the long run. Like, surely this is going to disrupt Tortoise's opening, but you have to consider that the opening itself isn't that fast. There's not much urgency. There's no real rush because the only lane you have to block is the right side, and then the other slugs do a loop, and the left side isn't even in play for like a good 45 seconds. So ultimately, I think the question is, can these Vanguard bans cut Tortoise off in the beginning? Because once the momentum gets rolling, I don't think it's going to have as much of an effect as Everec is hoping.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to see very soon. That is, like you mentioned, very, very interesting that they went, or Everest went for a DP ban. Tortoise is finishing out their bans with a Calcet and NTR ban. 2 really, really strong true damage units. And finally, Everest clears out with a Mia Caster, the other true damage for a 5-star squad. Let us see the match begin.
I mean, theoretically, if you were Tortoise, I feel like you could still leave NTR in just to inflict psychic damage.
That is true. Even with the NTR, they did struggle a little harder, but I believe Everest was faster. I believe the match has also started, so let's see what they pick.
All right. We got Cantabile, who, by the way, Kanta, an amazing pick for DP gen, especially because I believe Tortoise took the defense up plus 200 tag, so that means Kanta is just generating DP all day, every day for 15 seconds.
All right, we'll see how that plays into a strategy. We do have Everest getting into the stage quite a bit earlier, maybe five or so seconds a little earlier. tortoise-chan starting out with that Cantabile, or no, that's Black Knight. Wait, have we seen a Black Knight here yet?
I don't think we have. It is a very strange option, but clearly one that's working to get units out on the field very quickly. And might I add that Tortoise has her Aurora back, so we are, as they say, on schedule.
Oh, wait! Oh, no, wait! We have an Elysium on the stage, Everest!
Wait! No way! No way! Wait! No, wait! She coulda... Is Tortoise... Oh, I thought Tortoise was gonna call in the Canish Hut with the Baku, and I was gonna fangirl so hard. Okay.
Oh, I was like, wait, what are you focused on?
Oh,
but I'm not sure if you paid attention to that, but Zai, we actually had Everest taking Elysium by accident.
Wow, wait, hold on. Chotomate, you banned Elysium, though.
Oh, no!
Wait, awkward.
It's a little awkward, but we do know that Tortoise, it still depends on if Tortoise can finish this map with success. Everest is behind now, though.
Tortoise does have that time advantage now, though, so even if things get stressful, she can always just ease up on the 2x and, like, think things through, because she's bought that 30-second, like, time gap, if you will.
Yeah. Looking at Tortoise's squad this time, what exactly is different? We do see the scene put back into play. We see a Zima being used, so there is quite a bit of difference in the squad that Tortoise is using.
I would honestly say it's just the Vanguards.
Oh, wait, you're right.
It's just the
Oh my,
Vanguards.
you're actually right. It really is. Instead of having flag bearers now, they just put down maybe slower DP regenerators.
Yes, but I think it still remains to be seen if... Wait.
Huh?
Did Tuya just remove Kanta's stun? Or wait... Oh, wait, no, the caster didn't bind Kanta. Wait, what?
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Something went wrong on that left side. Kanta was placed down, the caster didn't bind Kanta, and then Tortoise retreated Kanta thinking that the caster had bound, but it didn't, and then it went for whoever that other unit was, which obviously didn't work. So, misfire on the caster's part may have saved Everec's run.
Yeah, I do think so. Unfortunately, Tortoise does have to start all over Everest right now at the 30 enemy mark, basically. He's very, very ahead this time. Tortoise basically has to rely on Everest making a major fluke in his strategy, but at this point in time, Everest can take his time. The tables have basically turned.
By the way, if I may, there seems to be some confusion in the chat over the misfire with Kanta, so may I explain?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So, I'm not 100% sure what causes this, but if I had to guess, it might have something to do with casters or any enemy that has a ranged attack and a ranged skill. When both of them are available, if they're not in melee with someone, it's a toss-up as to which one they'll do. So it might be possible that the caster had the bind and the attack up at the same time and chose to attack normally rather than do the guaranteed bind, which only happens if you put someone down after the caster has charged the SP for the bind skill.
That was the reason why that clear failed and not the placement?
I can't say definitively, but based on past experience, I would say it is a strong theory.
So maybe it was bound to fail regardless, so...
No, it would have been a 50-50. It would have been a 50-50 toss-up. It honestly could have been saved if Tortoise had noticed that it had been a normal attack and not a bind, but given that it's basically just true RNG and pretty rare, I don't blame her for not noticing.
Oh wow, and just like that, Everest, with a very skillful manipulation of the nukes, he is able to clear the stage without any problem. And I think that's it.
And, yep, that looks like a win for Everec. And just like that, Everec came back.
Wow. Again, we had a very interesting round. It definitely flipped mid-match. We actually thought that Tortoise was about to take an easy 2-0 at one point, but look at that. It's tied now.
Man. Hey, Everec, you better send a thank you card to that caster.
I'm shocked. Wow, this is going to be a crazy grand finals. I actually thought coming in, Everest using a lot stronger operators, I guess, holistically stronger given his variety of units, and Tortoise using his very interesting 5-star squad. I felt like Everest had a clear advantage, but this is looking like it's going to be a very close match altogether.
I think whoever wins this third match is going to definitively set the tone for the next 1 or 2 matches. Like, so much is on the line with this third match.
I believe we can now head into the banning phase of the second round in this grand finals between Everec and Tortoise, our top 2 challengers. We're starting off with an Aurora ban coming out from Everec. Very interesting, going for that similar ban, making sure that Tortoise does not have that option to deal massive damage to Manfred. And Tortoise responding with sniper bans. We have Arketo banned out and Fartooth banned out. Key units that Everest has been showing. Yeah, where does Arketo fit in that?
Left side clearer, honestly. Essentially the same as banning Mudrock, except with the advantage that Mudrock can actually tank cannon shots more than once. I feel like it might be to try and unsettle Everett's, like, normalcy on the left side, perhaps?
I guess we'll have to see about that. Everest responding with an Amiya caster ban, the same ban from the last banning phase. tortoise-chan finishing out their bans with a Calcit, taking away that true damage option. Did not go for an NTR ban! And Everec responding with Carrara. Yeah, no NTR.
Interesting. Maybe Tortoise heard me about leaving NTR open for psychic damage.
Maybe baiting Everec to try a clear with NTR, even though this entire tournament he probably did not.
Throw in this unfamiliar unit, I dare you.
I dare you. I guess we'll see. It's tied up now. 1-1 between Everec and Tortoise. This is round 3.
Especially since we've proven that no one's attempting to run the 230 strat because it's a little too crazy. So I think Tortoise feels a little comfortable now letting NTR out of the banning pen.
Yeah, and I guess we do see Everec taking that NTR.
What skill was that?
I couldn't quite see at the moment, but
yeah, it was so fast.
It was very fast. They're going very quickly. Oh wait.
Wait.
I misspoke. There is no NTR. What?
Huh. All right. I guess Everett's not falling for the bait.
Oh my god. Well, I guess that's so funny. One of the best units.
I don't think Everett took a support unit, so if he really wanted, he could have taken an NTR skill 2 as a support, just as an emergency button, but it is what it is. By the way, looks like... Alright, interesting. So the contingency plan is that it looks like Bagpipe is eating that shot instead of not Arketo, who is now named Exia.
Wow.
Right.
I'm actually very nervous for both these people. I can imagine, even in the moment as you're selecting the squads, both players are probably very nervous. It's probably easily just out of nervousness that Everec forgot to select his final support. But we'll see how that affects the match.
I mean, he could also have thought it was a waste of 10 seconds, especially if you don't get who you want on the first go.
True. That's actually a very good point. And in a match where both of these players hit the start button very quickly, and that time does basically matter with the speed run, that probably makes sense.
Let's see if Everec wants to save Exu. Alright, Everec does not save Exu and instead deploys Kanta to take care of that last Sarkaz, which Arketo would normally do. Alright, so...
We do see a different variation of operators coming out from Tortoise's side again. We have Savage coming out to deal a lot of damage to the left side, along with Cantabile.
I think they've been doing that for the past few sets, but their formation in the middle is looking a little strange to me. I'm not...
Of Tortoises?
Yeah. I think they're going to try and... I think she's going to try and cannon call here, but... Alright, here's the bind on the Franca. Very good. Alright, here's that cannon call coming in on Tortoise's right side.
Wow, this is looking very close. Right now, in terms of numbers, Everec is far ahead at 43 enemies. Tortoise catching up with that one nuke.
Province being used instead of... I actually don't remember who kills...
oh my god! Wait, you're right. Province just completely smothered that boss. I did not think she would deal that much damage.
All right. So it looks like...
I can't really tell who's ahead at this point.
No. Tortoise is in trouble.
What's going on with his run? Oh, he doesn't have the cannon up in time.
The cannon... It depends on if Ellie can live this shot, I think. Ellie just... Oh, there's the Cora. Right?
Oh my god, the timing!
Very nice recovery. But now Tortoise is a bit short on DP for this section.
Oh no.
She needs a unit who can bait enough shots and do enough damage to Manfred, which will Wait, why are you putting out Scene? Whoa, a total panic deploy. A total panic deploy.
And just like that, Everec takes it.
Everec takes it, yeah.
It's a very close run, though. It was very, very close. I think a matter of seconds between the two runs. Tortoise definitely dealing with a lot more issues at the very end, but Everest having a very clear run, having even extra damage to spare.
Yeah. If Tortoise had got maybe 1 or 2 Manfred autos in that transition, it would have probably been a lot closer. But as it was, very cleanly done on Everett's part, and clearly not falling for that NTR bait.
Yeah, I actually wonder if he thought about that going into that round, that, he has the NTR open. Does he go for a squad that maybe he practiced with less, or would he rather go with a squad with the intention of not even using NTR? So very, very smart on that. We don't know if that actually played into the actual result, but a very, very interesting observation for sure. Yeah, I think they're going in. They're about ready for the banning phase. This is a very crucial point of this match. Everest is up 2-1 against Tortoise. This is the final chance. This is match point. Let us see these bans come through. I wonder what kind of bans they'll do at this time. I think at this point in time, this is a best of 5, and this is the most matches any player has played against the other player. Right now, we're starting off with a Posey ban coming out from Tortoise, getting rid of that DPS option from Everec. Everec coming out again with that Carrara ban, still destroying one of the main DPS options for Tortoise that has proven very successful so far. Tortoise responding with that Fartooth ban. So again, Tortoise very much is targeting the snipers. Maybe that's something that he finds as the major threat in Everest's strategy right now. It really is the snipers, isn't it?
I would actually say that Tortoise is stepping out of her comfort zone and banning units that are proven to be an Everec strat rather than preventative measures of true damage, because it doesn't matter if Tortoise shuts off those true damage avenues if Everec has absolutely no intention of using them anyway. That's
actually a very good point. Oh my god, look at that! Finishing it with a Silver Ash ban. One that we talked about in the past being a very strong operator, being able to see those hidden enemies and deal quite a lot of damage to slugs and really all types. This is definitely what you mentioned. Him stepping out of that comfort zone and banning operators directly used in Everest's clears. Everett taking that Carrara ban to finish off the 6 operator ban. This will be match point. Once again, 2-1 in Everest's favor. Let us get on to the match.
But I will say that, hypothetically, if Everett does want to try and start incorporating true damage into the roster, this actually would be the match to do it if he feels comfortable, given that there is technically some room to lose. But honestly, if Everett wants to just go with the tried and true strat, I wouldn't blame him, because why not?
Yeah, I guess we'll see. This is really it. tortoise-chan back against the corner. Let's see what kind of squad they go with this time. And let's see what Everest also takes. I wonder if he's also handicapped with these very targeted bans.
Again, it might come down to the diversity of 6 stars. Because look, we've got a Cal in the team now.
Oh wow, Calcit!
Yes, and then of course the 3 defenders that we've seen, some Vanguards, Laneholder Mountain, Scotty for Cannon Call, and Surtur as a backup button. Again, no support unit, so it seems Everett's still very secure in the strat.
Yeah, I think he does have this boost of confidence being able to use that Calcit now. Really strong lane holder, very tanky to even tank out one of the nukes. So we'll see how he uses that. tortoise-chan on the other side, using that same Savage strategy on the left side, Savage plus 2e, and then using some Vanguards as well as other operators to just nuke the right side. So both sticking to their roots for sure.
Yes, it looks like Tortoise is playing that very, very well practiced opener. And Everec is as well. I don't think we're going to see any major variants until the Manfred, until when Manfred comes out. Which, by the way, Everec is already preparing for by pre-charging monster. So it looks like Everec is going to go for a Phase 1 spawn camp. Whereas if I'm anticipating correctly, a Tortoise is going to be slightly behind on that by waiting to do the usual Manfred kill up by that right side high ground tile.
Wow, the timing on that was impeccable. Right as Manfred spawns, Everest uses that Calcit monster to instantly burst his Phase 1 down. That was incredible.
And here comes that cannon call. Very well done.
All right.
Meanwhile, on Tortoise's screen, Manfred taking his nice stroll around the bottom.
Holy crap, this is going to come down to the wire right now. tortoise-chan using those 2 defenders to stall out the entire slug farm, but those are going to be bombed out with the next nuke for sure. Everest right now dealing with the same strategy, using the nukes on the left side with that Nien. The Nien, very, very tanky.
All right, here comes that cannon. Here comes the cannon on...
You see that? Look at the damage on Manfred. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that monster is disgusting. But, wait.
Okay.
It's gonna be close.
It is gonna be very close.
Wait! No way!
What
No
happened?
way! Everec is still in Phase 1! Everec is still in Phase 1! It's not going to end until that drone is dead! Technically, Tortoise has advantage!
Wait,
Tortoise
no
has time
way!
advantage! No way!
You're
Everec just
right.
left Phase 1! Everec just left Phase 1! This is Tortoise! No way!
Wait a second. This might be a lot closer than we think.
No way! Here's that cannon call. And leaving in, is that Tuya or who is that?
Okay, the timings are good right now.
Oh my god, it's gonna be... No, I genuinely think that unless Tortoise somehow screws up, this is a definitive
my god, you're right. Yeah, this is the final
time
nuke he's waiting
advantage.
for.
This is a definitive time advantage.
Oh my god.
No way!
No way. Tortoise, the Franca just have to pop off.
We just need the kill. Just the kill. It's gonna come down to if Franca can do this.
Oh my god.
No way! The comeback!
Oh
the comeback!
my god.
The comeback!
No way.
No way!
Tortoise.
Beautiful!
Holy
Beautiful.
shit, what did we just witness? One strategy that bursted out Manfred at the beginning, but did not get into Phase 2 instantly. And instead, Tortoise using Manfred.
For those of you in the chat who might have been confused as to why Everec's Phase 2 didn't pop, it's because if you kill Manfred immediately, then the Phase 2 trigger passes to the last surviving enemy of the first wave, which was the unnuked drone, which cannot be damaged.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous. We have not seen a comeback like that at all. Despite all odds, Tortoise is hanging in there.
Amazing.
All right, I guess it's time. This is the true, definitive final match of this entire tournament. tortoise-chan versus Everec in the grand finals. Let's see the bans. All right.
Interesting.
Everec starting out with, again, the Aurora ban, the staple that Tortoise has always championed. He hasn't even been able to use it. He's banned it every single time. What will Tortoise ban? Instead, Tortoise goes instantly for that Silver Ash ban. He knows it worked last time. He's going to do it again. Tortoise is confident that if he does the timing correctly, he is slightly, just very slightly ahead of Everec in his clear. Everec returning with that Amiya ban, Amiya caster. So same ban so far.
I'm trying to think of where all the cannon calls came in from the last round, and I think Tortoise's strat is so set in stone that the possibility of a Wave 2 misfire is almost nil on Tortoise's strats, but for Everec, I'm not sure. It's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, I think Everec at this point is probably thinking about every single strategy he can deploy to speed it up by just a few seconds, but tortoise-chan, very confident with this 5-star squad. Remember, Chad, that this is 5 stars. What an amazing usage of operators at this point. And I guess to finish out the bans, Everec is banning that Carrara to directly ban Tortoise's strategy, and Tortoise finishing off with that Posey ban. So honestly, not two different bans from the previous round. We'll just have to see how both of them play to their strengths in this final match.
Franca and Fartooth are both free, so who knows how this is going to turn out.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Gradient also free as well, as people in the chat are pointing out.
You're right, yeah, Fartooth is free. That is a very strong operator that Everest has been using. But let's see the strategies turn out. Let the match begin, the final match of this tournament. Let's do this.
Now I want to see, will either of these players take a 13th unit to kind of seal the deal in case things go horribly wrong? Who knows? Will the time they spend looking for that 13th unit be worth it?
Oh, did you see right there? Everec decided.
Neither did.
Oh my god, both of them starting at the same exact time. Everec's PC a little faster. He has the slight advantage.
Neither of them want to take that support unit. Neither of them are willing to lose time on getting an extra 13th unit. We're just going. We're just going.
Wow, this is ridiculous. They know what kind of a situation they are, how much those few seconds may matter in their clear, keeping that 2x on the entire time.
I wonder how the nerves must be.
Yeah, dude. Zai, I don't know if you saw, but I was watching Evereck's screen in his selection, and he hovered over NTR for just a few seconds. He was thinking about it.
Oh man, but he's got his he abandoned his Scott. Oh wait, no, I was like he abandoned the Scotty, but there's the Scotty. Interesting. Using Scotty for that cannon call, that's a divergence from previous strats. Wonder what Evereck's thinking now.
Wow. Yeah, I think he's trying something new, maybe thinking about a way to speed it up by just a few seconds. I'm not sure if this can be the case. Arketo shredding those enemies on the left side right now, dealing with the left side. All he has to focus on the right.
And Arketo's going to take that cannon call. So that's taken care of for free.
Wow. I wonder, what are the differences in the squad? I feel like the squads are roughly the same. Looking at both of these players, I don't even know if the bans even matter. They have answers to all the bans.
I think, as I've said, I think we're going to see the difference come out in the in the Wave 2 transition, because
yeah, let's see that.
That's going to be the major determiner of time.
Exactly. I think just as you mentioned right now, Everest dealing with Manfred's first phase very early once again, and Tortoise deciding to wait a little to use that in the second phase to charge up that nuke. Man, this is going to come down to a few seconds.
Tortoise is using the dual defender stall cannon as usual to clear out all those threats and make Manfred transition. So that's... Province getting a little distracted there. That's about as normal. Wait, is that Manfred in phase 2 on Evereck's screen?
That is phase 2, yes.
It's happening again. It's happening again.
Oh my god, no, it's
the drone is still there. The drone.
No, and Tortoise-chan not making a mistake. Entering phase 2 right now. He's ahead.
It's going to be close. It's going to be so close.
Oh no.
No, Everec brought Fartooth. This might save him.
Oh no, Tortoise-chan's ban of Silver Ash was the most key thing in this entire banning phase. Oh no.
No, well, Everec might be able to catch up with the Fartooth kill here.
Oh, you're right, the Fartooth.
Wait, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. No, I think this, unless Tortoise screws up, this looks like Tortoise, because here is that cannon call. Here is that last.
No way. Call. The final
here
cannon call. He's waiting, but Everett's dealing damage so quickly. It's coming.
Here it is. There's the Franca. There's the Kanta.
Wait, is this it? No way!
I am impressed. I am
Tortoise
impressed.
From the depths of hell. Oh my god!
Tortoise pulling it back, clawing back to victory.
No way! Tortoise out of nowhere, down 2-1 or 1-2. How did this happen?
The double drone blunder from Everec, letting Tortoise have just enough time to pull it back each time. Amazing.
Oh my god. Wow, sorry, that was a crazy grand finals to end this entire thing. Holy crap. I did not think this type of gameplay would come out in this series. Holy.
That was beautiful.
Oh my god,
I'm also
speechless.
Very gut-wrenching.
Oh my god, I was so nervous. I didn't know who was gonna take it. It looked like Everest had it for a second, but oh my god, that was incredible. Wow. Can you believe it's over? This is crazy. Everest.
That was wild.
Yeah, Everest. That was an amazing fight. Thank you so much, and congratulations on placing second in this tournament and winning $50. Not a scam. Congratulations. And Tortoise, our grand champion of the Challenger Cup. Congratulations on walking away with all the fame and $100 to spend. You showed an amazing 5-star niche, something that we've never seen before, an amazing depth of gameplay and knowledge and adaptability. So congratulations, you fully deserve that.
Yeah, the levels there, like using Franca and Cora to tank to force cannon calls was utterly amazing, and the faith in Franca and Province, who you never see used, beautiful.
This has been fun. You know what? Maybe we'll do this again. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how the community thinks about it. But thank you so much one final time. Everyone, thank you so much. Everyone, have a great night. Have a great Sunday or Monday, wherever you are. And we'll catch y'all next time. All right? Peace, everyone. Have a good night.